Finally, liftoff for the travel industry. After months, years of disruption, one of the last remaining COVID restrictions in the US has been scrapped. Inbound passengers flying to the United States won't need to test negative for coronavirus prior to departure. The move follows intense lobbying by airlines and comes as a huge relief for many travellers who throughout the pandemic have had to pay for tests and live in fear of cancelling a trip last minute or being stuck abroad.
I had 4 extra days in London because I tested positive and needed to wait 11 days. Even though I had a doctor's note, it didn't matter. So, yeah, it was complicated.
I'm a physician. I deal with COVID patients fairly regularly, and I think it's very reasonable. The new Omicron variant is reasonably infectious but fairly mild in its import to the individual, and it seems to be fairly well managed by the population, so I think it's gotten to the point of reasonable. Plus, I think once you let the genie out of the bag, it's out of the bag.
The US Centers for Disease Control and Prevention says that because of the rollout of vaccines and treatments, the US can now afford to drop previously necessary measures. The impact of the pandemic, however, is still plain to see. Airline staff shortages due to outbreaks of COVID-19 and layoffs during the economic downturn have forced the cancellation of thousands of flights in recent months. And that potentially complicated situation means the CDC will reassess its decision in 90 days and stands ready to reinstate the rule if needed. But with testing regulations already dropped by other major economies, the UK, Germany, Canada, for example, the US will be hoping it can avoid reimposing those controls, especially with a busy summer season of travel ahead.